Hey guys, Lex here with another fragrance review. So this is one I want to do for a while. It's been a few days since I've done a review, since I was doing spookies. So, this is Calvin Klein's Obsession for Men from 1986. Yeah, old school, proper powerhouse. But this is one that really surprised me. Everyone was talking about this. It's old man. It smells like my granddad. And when people say that, I instantly think of like Givenchy Gentleman, Apollo Green, or Aramis. That's the first thing I think of when I think of old man. So I saw this on sale in Boots, and I picked it up. I think it was like 22 quid or something. I cannot remember exactly how much it was for 75ml. It's 22 or 25. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't too expensive. So I picked it up, and I gave it a first sniff. I always loved the bottle. I thought the bottle was really nice. And I thought, damn, this really doesn't smell anything like I expected at all. So, let's get a look at the bottle design. Let me just adjust the camera here, turn off the autofocus horse shit. There we go. We have, I saw it's a bit mucky, it's been lying, I need to get a wipe down. But it's got Calvin Klein there, Eau de Toilette Spray, Vaporizer, Obsession for Men. You have this nice sort of old school cap. And it's got, it has kind of got a sticker in the bottom, you can't really see it. Kind of hard to see. And that's about it. It's simple, but I actually really like it. For a bottle, it just feels nice in the hand. It's nice to hold. You know, I kind of think the 75ml one just looks nice. So let's talk about it. We got a nice cap, got a lovely gold spray. I love these gold sort of sprayers, these brass gold ones. They just scream old school, manly, gangster. So let's see how the spray is. Any good? Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Certainly not terrible. Not like fucking FC UK Summer Hymn. Smells amazing, but you can't goddamn spray the thing. Might as well crack the bottle open and drink it and then be like, whew! But so how's this one smell? To sort of describe this, I'm going to be reading the notes off Fragrantica. I'm going to come out and say I fucking suck with notes, as you guys know, and that's why I don't read them out. Because if I don't understand notes, what's the point in someone sitting going this, that, and the next thing? I'm sitting there going, yeah, okay, but someone says like, the air smelled like burning tires. Imagine that with some chocolate on top. I can go, oh yeah. So here's the notes in this one from Fragrantica. Top notes, tangerine, grapefruit, lime and bergamot. It's harmonised with blah blah blah. Sharpness of lavender nut, spice notes of coriander and warm cinnamon. Carnation along with jasmine, rose tree and pine is restrained with warm patchouli, sandalwood, vetiver, benzoin, vanilla, amber. Subtle aroma of red berries enforces the structure. Jesus Christ, this thing is so complex, it's insane. It's a crime that it can be sold so cheap. So we've read that out. And what does this smell like? Well, when I first smelled it, I was expecting, like I said, Aramis. But that whole nutty, nutmeggy, cinnamon spiciness in there is really nice. It's not really... Let me think. It's like almost like a dessert. It's really not as offensive as I expected. It's almost got a sort of perfumey vibe in there as well. I can see the old man thing. It does make me think of an old guy, a little bit, just with that perfumey old school vibe. Yeah, I mean, really, like in Simpsons. Oh, that smells of Grandpa, and Grandpa's like, it's obsession for men. That's that image. But it's not bad. I mean, it really, if you're wanting to get into a powerhouse and you're just like, not too sure, I really can't see this being a bad option for your first powerhouse if you want to, you know, dip your toes in before trying out the more hardcore ones, Kuros, Laptis, etc. But yeah, it's got a really nice, spicy, warm vibe to it. It would actually make a really good Christmas scent from the smell. It really would. But yeah, overall, smell-wise, this is a sort of spicy, Christmas, warm scent. It really isn't what I expected. It does have a sort of old man, that perfumey vibe. I'd really like to smell the women's one, because this kind of could pass the women's scent a little bit with that, you know, that warmth in there. So yeah, apologies for the cuts. My throat has been really bad. That's why I've got a mint in my mouth. It doesn't mean that I'm being sort of lazy here. It's just because my throat's been really bad. So the cuts, because my throat keeps going really dry on me, and I'm like, So yeah, I have to pause the video, take a drink, and mint seemed to help that. And I had no mints, so I'm on mint and Imperials for now. Yeah, a bunch of Imperials turned up at my door one day, trying to give me a hard time over some gold, so I turned them all into mints. Seriously, there they are, mint Imperials. Yeah, I used my magic beast mode powers. Boom! Bastards didn't look back. Couldn't look back. They got no eyes. They're mints. So, Anyhow, let's move on. Talk performance. Now, performance in this one and me, excellent. I mean, I was expecting a watered down, no performance piece of crap. It's fucking Calvin Klein. No other shit lasts. What do you, I mean, come on. They've got like 4 cents out of the whole range that lasts. They just happen to be bestsellers. Oh, I wonder why. Fucking yeah. CK1 might as well just squirt lemons on you, you know? So, nice scent, but this was a pleasant surprise. I was out drinking the day I bought this. I was at my local pub and I sprayed this on. I bought it in boots, sprayed it on in the toilets, and then I was getting the train home and I was like, damn, this is still going. I was sitting, what's it smelling? It's this. It was still going hours later. I was like, damn, really good projection. And I knew when I went out the bathroom before leaving, when I walked up to the ticket booth, I was still getting these whiffs of it. It was really damn good. And I was like, damn, this stuff is, I'm really enjoying it. And the dry down, it just got creamier and more dessert-like in the dry down. I was really digging this. I mean, I probably wore this for like the next week. And I discovered other scents. You can totally tell from this story. Then I wore it for the next week. And then discovered other scents. So, performance easily 10 plus hours. Longevity, projection, pretty damn heavy. Don't know if it's been reformulated. This bottle is a few years old, but I was projecting pretty damn heavy for a good few hours. So about 6 hours of good projection, 5 to 6 hours. Take it from me. So yeah. Now, how many sprays with this one? I'm going to recommend about 3 to 4 sprays. Really depends on you. Colder weather, more sprays. Hotter weather, less. Not you want to wear it in hot weather, but like summer, Spain, something like that. When they get the cool evenings after a hot day, I think that's really nice for sort of stronger scents because you can put on less and they'll work really well in that environment. I'd say about 3 to 4 sprays. You know, I think it would really shine in winter. So, before we get on to seasons, let's talk about age groups. We've talked about sprays. Age group with this one, I'm going to say 30 to 35 and up. If you want to play it safe, 35 and up. Now, just to clarify for some people who seem to not fucking get this, that is a recommendation. I am not saying wear this at 16. You want to? Do it. I am recommending that if you want to play it safe and not look out of place, wear this at 35 plus. The amount of fucking comments I get. I really don't think you can wear this at age 20. Like, I didn't say that. I said you could wear it at 20, but I recommend 35. So just to clarify, I recommend 35 plus. You got the message? Good. So, let's talk about seasons wise. What seasons can you wear this one? I think you can really rock this in autumn and winter. I mean, just look at the bottle, look at the design. It just screams of autumn, you know. Leaves turning red, falling down. It just looks like autumn. Autumn for men. That sounds like an awesome name. Autumn pour l'homme. Autumn exquisite. Eau de parfum. By Arcavo Perfumes. But you never know, maybe one day. If the bank give me that goddamn loan, bastards. I told them, look, I really need a hooker, a good hooker, and I need the money, and they said, fuck off, get a girlfriend, assholes. So, yeah, but autumn and winter, this really shines. Like I said, a Christmas scent, it's a snowy day, it's a cold day, windy day, this is really nice. This is one of these ones, you put on too many sprays, it'll be a cloying, synthetic piece of crap. Pardon me. You put on just enough, it'll be projecting, you'll get whiffs of it, it'll smell really, really nice. And you'll probably get compliments because, you know, this, catching a whiff of this, you just get that creaminess, that dessert vibe, that spicy warmth to it. And that's winter and autumn, that's perfect. You can wear it in spring, a nippy spring day, you know, with leaves. It's sort of still nippy and still cold, winter starting to wear off. Good for that too. But I personally recommend this for autumn and winter. Goddamn throat. So, let's move on to situation-wise. Where can you wear this? Can you wear this to work? Nah, I don't see it working too much in work. Maybe in an office environment, and by that I mean literally fucking one spray to the wrist, dab, and stick your shirt on. You know, you don't want to overpower with this one. This could work in the workplace, but really with like one spray, so people just get a whiff of it. It's not going to be, oh god, it's that guy again. Also known as me, but I'd done that in every workplace. Always over applied the cologne, and see, the more people complained, the fucking more times I put it on. If you complain to me that you don't like my scent, you're just screaming to me, I don't like your scent, I'm a potential target, you found something I don't like, feel free to exploit. In other words, you're a fucking idiot. Of course I'm going to exploit that shit, I'm an asshole. Like, come on. So, yeah, in a workplace, maybe, it depends on you, but one spray if you have to. Now, for a date, this is where it gets fucking complex. If this was 1986, I'd recommend this for a date, any day. This is like the 1 million of 1986. Today, however, when there is scents like 1 million, Lanweed Alone, Vintage, and other scents like 24 Gold, etc., Creed's Aventus, you can't ask yourself, why the hell would you want to wear this? Now, if you're with someone who's into scents, let's say you're dating another, yet again, a female Lex, then yes. If you're into MILFs, if you're into cougars, and you're that lucky, and you wore Lanweed that many times that they thought, oh, he's hot, then yeah, wave it. But if you're dating someone who's like in their 20s, like myself, and they, you know, they love Yope, they love Lamal, don't expect them to turn around and be like, oh, that smells so sexy. I love it when you smell like my granddad. It really turns me on. At which point you probably should not date that person. Unless you're into that shit. At which point you fucking get a ring on it. You lucky fuck. She's probably at bondage too. I mean, come on. The possibilities are endless. But, okay. Yeah. But, really, not so much. Depends on the person. So, we've got that out of the way. Can you wear this clubbing? If this is 1986, no fucking problem can you wear this clubbing. And you can still wear this clubbing today. This is a clubbing scent. Think about it. It's loud, it's sweet, and it gets you noticed. Only problem is, there's other scents that smell more modern that do the same thing. But if this was 1986, or if you just feel like being a badass and overpowering everyone with a reformulated garbage, hell, go ahead. So, not my choice, but if you really want to, it can work. So, moving on. Casual wear. You go to the shop, you're going to the pub, you're going to McDonald's, going out for a few, some wings or something, you know. Jeans, leather jacket, stuff like that. Yeah, I think this could work. Again, take the age group into account, the amount of sprays and the weather and stuff, but if you do all that, like I said in the videos, there's no reason why it shouldn't work for you. So you get a jeans, leather jacket on, nice shirt, you're going out to a nice bar, and you're waving 2 to 3 sprays of this. It's a nippy cold day. You'll be walking by, people getting nice whiffs of this, it won't be too overpowering. I think it'd work really goddamn well in a sort of a nice bar or something. Yeah, I think it could work casually. Depends on you. It depends on the season and all that stuff, but it can be worn casually. So let's move on. Formal wear. Can you wear this with a suit? Yes, I think you can. Sorry about the constant pauses. My throat is just telling me to fuck off, so it can go fuck itself. I'm finishing this review. I'm finishing it. Probably shouldn't have done that, but so. Formal wear with a suit. You've got a wedding, you're going to a really nice nightclub, you've got a special event, it's an anniversary, something like that. Anniversary is perfect for this. Let's say you met your wife, your partner, in the 80s, and this was the scent you're wearing when you first met them. What better way to celebrate an anniversary than to stick a nice suit on and wear the same scent? You know, and bring back all those memories of the first time you met. I think that's the definition of this scent, man. I think that's fantastic. You know, I just think that's great. Wearing that same scent that you first met. That's just me being a sad romantic, but you get where I'm coming from. But with a suit, I think it really does complement it. It's got a nice, it's sweet, it's loud, but it's genteel. It's got a nice, gentle vibe to it. It's not in your face. If you wear it properly, it's not like Lapidus or Kuvos, where it's like, boom, look at me, I'm a fucking alpha male. It's nothing like that. It's the gentleman's powerhouse. It really, it's loud without being loud. And it's a really weird one to describe, but that's why I love it. Calvin Klein need to make more sense like this. Scents that aren't fucking skin scents. Scents that aren't watered down pieces of garbage but smell amazing. They need to start putting out more shit that lasts long. Like Euphoria Gold. Like CK1 Shock. Fucking list goes on. So, yeah. Really good scent. If you're interested in powerhouses, you're not quite sure yet. A great starter scent. I recommend trying it for yourself. I've done my best to describe it. It's a really nice scent, really caught me off guard. I didn't expect this to be what it was. Everyone's talking about it being old man and grandpa and blah blah blah. And that's what I thought. Fucking Aramis. What's the other one? Polo Green, you know, Givenchy Gentleman, that sort of thing. And it wasn't. It was really nice and pleasing. I didn't think I'd love it, but I really do like it. I probably should wave it more, but I've got, you know, it's what should I wear today? Silver Scent, Bogart per Rome, 24 Gold, Montal Intense Cafe, or Obsession. You get where I'm coming from? So, really good scent, worth trying. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and as always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, send me a YouTube message. If you don't have a Google Plus account, you can send me a message on Facebook. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and as always, keep on smelling fly.